In this video, I'm going to share with you two powerful belief shifts that will break you free from victim consciousness and literally transform everything in your life. Hello, if you're new to this channel, my name's Kirsty Elizabeth, and I'm here to help you break through your limitations and become the person who is already living the life that you desire. So the first of these belief shifts is something that Tony Robbins talks about all the time, and it is the concept that life is happening for us. When you can embrace the idea that life is happening for you instead of to you, you stop feeling like a victim. You stop feeling like things are happening to you, and it doesn't matter what you do, nothing will ever change. It stops you from feeling so powerless in your own life, and it really encourages you to embrace the idea that within every challenge, there is an opportunity. There is a way for you to grow. There is a lesson. There's a blessing, right? So it makes you start looking at things in a different way. When we change our perspective on anything, we are changing our energy, we're changing our emotions, we're changing our mindset. And therefore, we are putting out a different energy into the universe, onto that situation. And if you think about quantum physics and the observer effect, whatever we are observing to be true in our reality becomes true. Whatever we believe to be true becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if we can adjust how we see things, how we're perceiving of our reality, and we turn around and change our outlook on any situation, any condition, any relationship, anything that is happening in our life, then we are then putting ourselves in the driver's seat. We then have the power to change that outcome, to change that condition, to change that relationship. And this is the beauty of this belief and this reality that life is actually happening for you. So say you've got financial issues, say you've got relationship issues, there's something in your life that isn't going right, you're stuck in a job, you want to start a business, whatever it is. Now, life is happening for you. So what is this here to teach you? What is the evolution in this? How can you appreciate the situation that you are in now? And how can you see it as life is giving you a stepping stone for you to grow into the person you need to become in order to attract and create that reality that you have been asking for, that you have been wanting, but maybe perhaps not been moving towards because of blocks, because of limitations, because of fears, whatever it is. So how can you start seeing whatever your challenge is right now, whatever you're feeling powerless against, how can you change that to see how is this happening for me? How is this life giving me an opportunity to be able to make moves and steps towards what I really want? It could be that you are being given so much pain right now that it actually shifts you out of just feeling comfortable and staying in the familiar to jumping into the unknown, where it's very, very scary to the ego and to your inner child and to your comfort zone. And actually, the pain is getting so much that it's making you make a difference. It's making you change. It's making you do something that scares you, but not as much as the pain of staying the same. These things that are so hard to live in are trying to push us into a different direction. They're trying to get us to wake up to our own power, to our own ability to create change. So that is the first belief change. And when I stopped believing that life was happening to me, I stopped feeling like a victim. I stopped feeling powerless, and I started taking my power back. And it started helping me address every challenge that came up, because I'd then say, hang on a minute, life is happening for me. So if life is happening for me, how could I interpret this situation, this condition, this challenge? How could I see this in a different way? What is it here to try and teach me? And how can I align myself to be in the flow of life rather than butting heads with it, fighting against it, and never coming out on top? So it really is a game-changing belief. So the second one, and this is just as powerful, is when I heard someone say, God, the universe, higher power, whatever you believe in, only gives you what you can handle. You wouldn't be given something you couldn't handle. So God or the universe only gives you what it thinks you can handle. So even if you are in a situation right now that feels so hard, that feels so difficult, that feels like it's impossible to break out of, first of all, remind yourself it's happening for you. Perspective shift, energy shift. You'll change the outcome because you're changing how you're seeing it and what you're going to do about it. But then say, hang on a minute, if God or the universe only gives me what I'm capable of breaking through, overcoming, then one, God, the universe, higher power, obviously thinks very highly of me because this is a really challenging situation, but it knows that within me is the strength, the tenacity, the resilience, what I need to overcome it. And it's just here to teach me to find it within myself. So you are only being given what you can handle. So this is an invitation for you to then go inside and ask yourself, what do I need to overcome this? What can I pull out of myself? You have so many resources internally already. There have been times in your life that have felt harder than this at the time, and you have found what you needed to overcome it. Otherwise, you would still be there now. There have been so many times in your life where you have come up with creative solutions. You have broken through the barriers and overcome whatever it was that was holding you back. There's been times when you found the courage you needed, the confidence you needed, the self-love and the self-compassion that you needed to make different decisions and choices and take different actions. There have been so many times in your life where you have had to become another person, whether it was to go into a job, because you got married, because you started a family and became a parent. You had to become a new version of yourself to align and adapt to that new reality. So the same thing can happen again now. And you didn't necessarily have to go out and learn things or be shown how to do it. You found it within you. So this is your invitation to find it within you again. What is it within you that you need to access right now? And how have you accessed that in the past? Because that will prove to you that you already have this within you and that it's accessible to you now. And all it is tuning back into that part of yourself that perhaps you've forgotten about, because when you stop needing that part, you forgot that you even had it. We are so strong. Just think of those crazy stories where people have found superhuman strength when it meant saving their child's life, saving their own life, or getting out of a situation that was extremely difficult. And no one could really understand why or how they were able to do it if they were injured, or they found this superhuman strength to lift up a car off someone's leg, or, whatever it is. You hear these stories. So you have what you need within you. And God, the universe, source, higher power is only giving you this challenge because they know that you can overcome it right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this has helped you break through some of the noise, some of the limitation, and some of that negative inner critic in your mind that is trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you the same. Apply these 2 beliefs into your life right now, into your situation, into your day. And I promise you, your life will transform because you will become your most empowered version. You will start taking radical self-responsibility of everything in your life, and you will stop feeling like it's happening to you. I hope you liked this video today. If you did, please make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more content around creating your most aligned and authentic life, around working with your energy so that you can change your vibration and you can shift into new mindsets and new identities. If you want to hear more about law of attraction and manifestation and subconscious rewiring, you're in the right place. Hit the subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have an amazing day. Sending lots of love.